So I've had lots of troubles with this thing in the past, but... Oh, it's here? Just with being able to wind up and unwind the window, but it just got significantly worse. So I took the door panel off. 3 of these bolts were missing. I cut myself, and now I think I'll be able to get it fixed once again if I can get this last bolt that's kind of jammed in here. Oh no! Ah! Okay, yeah, it's stuck. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Because a smart person wouldn't roll up the window first.
There we go. Ow. Okay. Back to normal. Kind of.
That's the smoothest I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
It's not wearing out now.
Hey. All right. High five.
Standing by the Penticton Canal here. It's a great tourist spot. Unfortunately, it's really cold. But normally during summer when it's much warmer, people just flood this area and you tube down the canal towards the lake. And it's really enjoyable. You will definitely get a tan. I love it. Something you might not know about the Penticton Canal is that it is teeming with catfish. I noticed that there was a pair of sunglasses on the bottom and I was like, oh, I can totally go and grab those. So I did a feet first dive and I grabbed them with my feet. And as I pushed up off the ground, a catfish swam by and slapped me in the face with its tail. Who would have thunk?
So basically, you have to picture that this water you're seeing is just full of people from one edge to the other. And you can't
half-naked bodies.
Yeah, and you can't even see the water anymore because it's all people. It's like
right.
it's
red
like,
people from that sunburn.
Yeah, red people stew.
Yeah.
Or soup. What's the difference between soup and stew?
Stew is thicker.
Oh.
We hit up a campsite for the night that was right next to the lake, and fortunately this time, it was legitimate, meaning we could camp the way camping should be camped.
What's going on, Jesse?
Cooking some wieners.
Cooking some hot dog wieners. Oh yeah. Those are looking like some mighty fine hot dog wieners.
Thank you.
Devin is enjoying himself.
Yes, I am.
Stir my rice a little, it's got a good boil going now.
You just kind of, with a fire around, hot dogs are kind of the way to go.
Yeah. Cooking the hot dogs on the flame. Boy.
It doesn't matter what type of chip. These are jalapeno cheddar. I'm not sure how well it's going to go over. But I like my hot dog to have a crunch to it for some reason.
It's delicious.
Well, we had a successful evening of hot dogs, fires, rice, and fun. Now it's time for us to go to bed. We'll see you in the morning.
After breakfast and cutting my grossly long fingernails, which really seemed to bother Jesse and Devin, we head to the Giant's Head, which casts a daunting shadow over Summerland. There are 2 ways to ascend, right from the base, which will take the moderately fit person just under an hour at an easy pace, or you can drive most of the way up and spend only 15 minutes climbing to the summit. Guess which route we decided to take. From above, we can point out a section along the KVR.
The views range from Narromata Valley to Penticton, all across Lake Okanagan.
I started to show signs of burning. Devin's making fun of me for it. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's true. I got any more white on my face?
You smell nice, like sunscreen.
Sexy.
Gets rid of the BO smell, doesn't it? Throughout these trips, I've been learning more and more that even though BC's history doesn't span thousands of years, doesn't mean it isn't significant, doesn't mean it isn't amazing and intriguing, because it really is.
thinking about the Kettle Valley Railway, the sort of terrain that they were building these bridges in, the terrain that they had to tunnel through, and the terrain that they had to construct massive amounts of track in, it's impressive. They weren't near major city centers. They were in some of the most dangerous landscapes that the world has to offer. It's really impressive.
Billy Miner was Western Canada's very first successful train robber.
That's right, Jesse. And on September 10th, 1904, Miner robbed a train heading for Vancouver and reportedly rowed a boat across the Fraser River to escape with the loot.
2 years later, April 30th, 1906, he learned of a train headed for San Francisco, carrying lots of money, so him and his gang came and robbed it. Luckily, volunteers from Summerland decided that they should stop him, and they did. He was brought to justice.
Summerland has a star attraction, the only remaining section of the KVR still in operation thanks to the work of the Kettle Valley Railway Society. Loading on the historians and tourists is an easy task in summer, as they take you on a 90-minute joyride.
So let the sun shining, face it with a grin. Smiles never lose, and frowns never win. So let the sun shine.